Good evening. Welcome to Great Lakes Scrapbook Events HQ. If we've never met before, my name is Kate Griswold, and I'm the producer here at Great Lakes Scrapbook Events. And we put on events large and small in Michigan and Ohio. And today we are turning up the volume at the virtual online learning ultimate mega event. That's right, volume stands for something. Welcome to our new volume format. Hopefully, this Friday evening, Saturday all-day schedule will fit better into your busy schedule. When we started the volume events, it was out of necessity when the pandemic began, and it made sense to run them all day Friday and all day Saturday. But as the world has resumed its crazy busy schedule, and so have we, the Friday during the day presentations weren't getting the kind of viewership that we wanted. So we're hoping by shifting those into the evening and running a little bit longer on Saturday that more people have a chance to tune in live and not on replay. But no worries. If you need to tune in on replay, we do still save all of the videos. So no worries if you have Friday night date night and you can't tune in live to the Friday night presentations, you can still watch them on replay. If you've attended a few or a lot of our volume events, most of the rest of this video is just going to be review. But if this is your first volume, then welcome. We are so glad to have you. You will find this video very helpful because I'm going to give you a ton of tips and tricks about how the event will work this weekend, and how to get the most out of it. I'm excited to welcome you to our final volume event of 2023 with the theme Jolly Holidays. By the end of the weekend, we'll be revealing the volume 2024 schedule. That's right. We'll be back in 2024 with 3 events for our 5th annual season of virtual events. Fifth year. It's crazy. The pandemic simultaneously seems like yesterday and a million years ago. If you can hear me, click the heart and let me know you're out there, and comment and tell me where you are tuning in from right now. Even if you're watching this later, I do check these comments and either respond, like or love or type a short message back all the time on these. So love to hear from you. Love to hear from you. So here's how the virtual event will work this weekend. For your best experience, you want to watch and comment on the videos in the Volume Facebook group. All of the videos for this weekend will air on Facebook, and those that have been pre-recorded, will be simulcast on YouTube. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube will send you notifications when new videos go up, if you're a subscriber. So how it works is, at the scheduled times, each vendor's live video will begin. Those that are truly live will post from the vendors. So the name on the video is going to be, for instance, Stamplistic. They're going truly live this weekend. All the ones that are pre-recorded but being broadcast live, they come through an account that I have set up, so they appear to be coming from me, Kate Crone Griswold, even though they're the different vendors coming through. So all of the videos will be saved and viewable later. And so if you need to pop over to another video or go to the bathroom, it's fine. You can catch up later. So when you're tuned into the videos, please be sure to let the vendors know you are out there watching. Click hearts and smiley faces and leave comments. And also, the vendors, even if they're pre-recorded videos, they do monitor the comments during their presentation time. So if you have questions that come up, be sure to ask them, because they are there and responsive, and they'll answer them, and they'll send you links to things. And so it's a really great way to interact with the companies during their presentations. So just in the volume group itself, just before the start of the post feed, there is a featured post. It's like right under the header block. You'll see featured post, and it's full of information and links to even more information to help navigate the day. We created a video to guide you through the basics of turning on notifications, sorting posts, and all of the information that's available in the November featured post. And if you haven't yet watched that video, I do recommend that you do. The featured post for the November Jolly Holidays event will remain up in the featured post block of the group all weekend, so that you can refer back to it anytime you need to. And here's the kind of stuff that's in it. First of all, right at the top, we put in a quick link of what video is currently airing. And right under that, we tell you what's coming up next, what time and what vendors the next presentation is coming from. Then there's also a link to the whole schedule. I mentioned that we're running things on a schedule, and you might have thought, well, how do I find that schedule? In the featured post, there's a link to the schedule. It basically takes you to a blog post on our website, which has the whole schedule that as the videos air, each of the presentation titles become clickable links to take you right to the video. There's also a link near the top. If you prefer, or if you would like, you can print it's a PDF file of the schedule that you can click, and then it just prints out on 2 pages for you. So that you've got it in front of you. If you print the blog post, it's longer. It's not quite as neat and pretty. It's not a table. But you can do either. But that's in there as well. There's also a link to a page. Almost everything links through to our blog. A blog post that's all about tips. It's basically the same information that's in the video, but instead of being communicated to you via a video and visually with the video is like screen grab, like you see the screen and the mouse moving around the screen, versus the tips is more like read about it. And some people learn better that way. So that's why we offer it both ways. There's also links to shopping. So all of the show specials, we posted it earlier this week, but a link to that same thing, if it's hard to find that post, is in the featured post. Click the link. It'll take you right to a page that has all of the vendors, all of their show specials, and a link right to their shopping pages. Makes it really easy. Everything's all in one place. Also, there's a link to all the prize stuff in there. It's not published yet. More on that later. A link to all the participating vendors. So if you find yourself with questions later for a vendor, all of their contact information is on the participating vendors page, emails, telephone numbers, that kind of stuff. So that if you're having trouble with an order or you have a question about an order, you can reach out directly to that vendor. So if you can't find a video at the start time, there are several ways to be able to find the video. The first way that most people do is they resort their posts by new posts. So underneath the featured posts, when the feed starts, when all the different posts start coming up, right at the top of that is a place that says, it's in little fine print, says sort. And if you click the pull down menu, it gives you multiple ways to sort the posts. The default, when you go into a group, the default sort is most recent comment. So whatever somebody commented on last is going to be the first post that comes up. And during an event, people tend to deep dive into our archives and they'll comment on things from events that happened earlier this year or last year or 3 years ago. So, and whatever they comment, it bumps that to the top because it's always taking whatever the most recent comment is. That's not really helpful to you. So what you want to do is click that pull down, and the sort that says new posts is the sort you want to switch it to. And you do have to do that every time you come in and out of the group and there's no way to set the default. I've looked. So you do have to reset it every time you come in, but if you set it to new posts, then it puts up the posts in the order that they've been posted, either by the vendors or by us. And generally the video is in the first 3 or 4 posts. Usually the very first one, but sometimes I'll notice that there are vendor posts that need to be let through, so it'll end up jumbled in the first 3 or 4. But right there near the top. So if you sort by new posts, that's one way. The featured post at the top has a link to the currently airing video. The schedule, if you just open up that blog post, my favorite way to do this event is to have it up on a laptop with multiple tabs open. So you can have a tab open with the blog post with the schedule on it, and then just refresh it and the new clickable link will come up. So that's another way. And then there's also on a laptop, you can go to media, videos, and refresh that videos page until the new video pops up. So multiple ways to find the video at the start of each event. If you've never done this before, you'll get the hang of it after the first several videos. But don't worry, all the videos are archived. So if you have trouble finding a video, it's okay. It will come up eventually. Just so you know, we do occasionally, rarely, have technical difficulties. We're much better now. We have far fewer, but there are some things that happen that are out of our control. Power outages, internet outages, things like that. So, if we have something like that happens, we will keep you informed via posts to the group if those technical issues are going to delay the start of video more than 5 minutes. Sometimes we can get them resolved really quickly and we get it going just a minute or two late. But if it's going to take longer than 5 minutes, generally that means we're going to have to reschedule that presentation to come at another time so it doesn't overlap too far into another presentation. So, but give us that 5 minutes. I can assure you that over here, it's panic zone during that 5 minutes. So posting to the group, I can't find the video, is not really helpful because I'm not looking at it. I'm too busy trying to solve the problem to be responding to questions like that. Just be patient, and by the 5 minute mark, either a video will be running or a note that tells you about what we're doing to solve it will come up on the group. And we're really good about that. We'll communicate with you. So give us the 5 minutes and all the videos are archived. So never panic. You can always find the video, even if you can't find it right in the moment. Just so you know, we're doing the prizes a little bit different in this new schedule. Because this new schedule is just a shortened Friday evening and then a longer day on Saturday, instead of releasing the prizes in 2 hunks, we're releasing them all tonight. So I'll be back live at the end of tonight's presentations. I believe that's at 8:30 tonight. And then I'll be revealing all of the prizes that we're giving away for the weekend. And we'll open the entries, and entries will remain open all the way until Saturday evening at 8 p.m. So you'll have about 24 hours to enter the prize drawings. And I'll explain more about that tonight when I come back. So just a couple of quick notes before I let you go. Be sure to put our 2024 in-person show dates on your calendar, March 22nd and 23rd in Columbus, Ohio, and May 9 through 11 in Novi, Michigan. And if you haven't already, be sure to go out and sign up or subscribe to our email newsletter. It's on our website. If you go to our website and scroll all the way down, you'll see a sign up button to sign up for our newsletter. Have a wonderful evening. You still have a few minutes before the first vendor that will start at 6:15. So take a second to check out that featured post that I told you about and the helpful video and the links. And if you still have time after that, invite your crafty friends to join us, to join the volume